Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nila Maharani. In this video, I will present about hyponym analysis in the song Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen. Abstract. The purpose of this study is to find the most common hyponym category found in the song entitled Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen, as well as the message to be conveyed in the song. The method used in the study is qualitative description, where the main data source used in the song Let It Go is the song Let It Go. In the study, there were 3 steps taken by the researcher to find the results as follows. First, the researcher reads the song lyric carefully. Second, after reading the lyrics, the researcher analyzed the hyponyms contained in the song lyrics. From the analysis, there are 12 categories of hyponym found, namely nature, female, emotion, part of building, temperature, number, color, time, sense, season, size, and place. After the result of the analysis were obtained, it was found that the hyponym of nature was the most common found in the song entitled Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen 2013. Next is the introduction. Language is a tool used by humans to communicate with each other. In every word, whether spoken or written, there is a meaning that can make communication work well, and the message that want to be conveyed properly can be conveyed properly. Meaning in language has a very important role in communication because it can affect what speaker or writers want to convey to their listener or readers. In linguistics, there is a branch called Semantics that specifically studies the meaning of language, both orally and in writing. Semantics itself has various other branches, one of which is hyponym. According to Rowe and Levine, 2016, hyponyms are more specific words that constitute a subclass of a more general word. Hyponym is a special word whose semantic group is included in the general word. Hyponyms are generally found in stories and novels, which usually consist of many different categories. Therefore, this research aims to find most common hyponyms categories found in the song entitled Let It Go, as well as the message to be conveyed in the song. The song Let It Go itself is a song from Disney Princess animated film Frozen, Anna and the Snow Queen, 2013. The song's music and lyric were composed and written by Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez. The song in the violin is performed by American singer and voice actor Indiana Menzel, who plays as Queen Elsa. Next is literature review. The first one is definition of semantics. Semantics is a branch of linguistics that studies the meaning of language. Based on the American Encyclopedia, page 536, semantics is the study of meaning. It concerns with the relation between words or other symbols and objects or concepts to which they refer. From the explanation before, it can be concluded that the meaning of semantics is a branch of linguistics that studies the meaning contained in a language, code, or other type of representation in a linguistic context, with the sign or symbols in question concerning the code or language specifically. As for expert, according to Kirdalaksana, 1993, page 193. Semantics is part of the structure of language that discusses the meaning of an expression or word or branch of linguistics that examines the symbols and its referent. For example, the word chair has a reference to an object whose function is to sit with 4 legs. Krida Laksana, 1993, page 193 to 184 also provides an understanding of semantics as 1. The part of the structure of language that is related to the meaning of an expression and also to the structure of the meaning of a speech. Second, the system and investigation of meaning in a language or language in general. And the second one is definition of hyponym. Hyponym is a special word whose semantic group is included in the general word. For example, a cat is hyponym of animal, an apple is hyponym of fruit, and a rose is hyponym of flower. According to Syed 2003, Finch 2003, and Cruz 986, hyponym is a relation of inclusion, which means that a hyponym includes a meaning of more general meaning with more complete expression. From the expert statement, it can be concluded that hyponym shows the relation between general terms or hypernyms and specific examples or hypernyms, or more simply, hyponyms are words or phrases whose semantic field is more specific than hypernyms. Next is method. To obtain the data needed, the researcher used the theory of Cruz 2002 in Semantics, Relation, and Lexicon, a book by M. Lin, to analyze the hyponym words contained in the song Untitled Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen 2013. As for the method used in the study is a qualitative description where the researcher provides a description or explanation of the findings about the most common category of hyponyms found in the song entitled Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen 2013, also to explain the message that want to be conveyed in the song. Next is finding. From the analysis, the following results are obtained. The first one is the dominant or the most common category of hyponyms used in the song Let It Go. From the results of the analysis that has been carried out in the song entitled Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen 2013, the researcher found 22 hyponyms words which were divided into 12 categories based on the Cruz's theory 2002. The 12 categories such as nature, female, emotion, part of building, temperature, number, color, time, sense, season, size, and place. And from the analysis, it was found that the hyponym category of nature is the most frequently or dominant found in the song. And the second is the description of how hyponyms used in the song Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen. After identifying the song, 12 hyponyms words were found in the song. Analysis of data in the category of hyponyms can be seen below. First one is data, number 1 to number 6, about nature. First one is snow, second is wind, 3 storm, fourth is ground, 5th is mountain, 6th air, and 7th is sky. The words snow, wind, storm, ground, mountain, air, and sky are categorized as nature because the sentence, the snow glows white on the mountains tonight, The wind is howling like the swirling storm inside. My powers flurries through the air into the ground, and I am one with the wind and sky. From the lyric describes the interaction of character Elsa with the nature around her. Data number 8. Female. The word queen is categorized as female because the word queen is described about a female ruler of an independent state, especially one who inherits the position by right of birth. Data number 6 is emotion. It's about fear. The word fear is categorized as emotion because in the lyric, the word fear describes how Elsa feels before she is freed from the restraint she feels like in the lyric. In the lyric, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. And data number 10 is part of building. It is data number 10 is door. The word door is categorized as part of building because the word door is described as the door that Elsa slammed in the castle she had made, as in the lyric, turn away and slam the door. Data number 11 to 12 is temperature. The words cold and frozen in the data number 11 and 12 are categorized as temperature because it describes the cold temperature around Elsa and the ice castle she made. Next is data number 13. It's about number. The word 1 is categorized as number because the word 1 describes what Elsa thought before she felt she couldn't take it anymore. Next is data number 14. Is it about color? The word white is categorized as color because in the sentence the snow glows white. In the lyrics it describes about the colors of the snow. Next is data number 15 to 18. It's about time. The words night, dawn, day, and past are categorized as time because the word describes a part of the time of the day and a time that has happened before. Next is data number 19. It's about sense. The word see is categorized as sense because it is described as activity carried out using the sense of sight, namely the eye. Next is data number 20. It is season. The word snow is categorized as season because snow is one of the 4 seasons in the area that has 4 seasons. Number 25 is the data about size. The word small is categorized as size because in the sentence it's funny how the distance makes everything seem small. In the lyrics describe how small the building and objects that Elsa saw from distance. Next is, and the last one is data number 22. It's about place. Data number 22 is kingdom. The word kingdom is categorized as place because the word kingdom is describing about a place where the queen or the royal family live. Next is discussion. From the finding in the previous slide, in the song Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen, there are 3 main findings were found as follow. The first one is there were 22 hyponyms word was found which were divided into 12 categories. The 12 categories found were as follows. The first one is nature, second is female, third is emotion, fourth is part of building, fifth is temperature, sixth is number, seventh is color, 8 is time, 9 is sense, 10 is season, 11 is size, and the last one is place. With nature category as the most common or dominant hyponym found in the song. The second one is the use of hyponyms in the song aims to complete the song so that its it is easily understood by listeners, and so that description of the atmosphere and the message that is to be conveyed in the song can be conveyed more clearly. Third is hyponym categories of nature is the most common or dominant hyponyms used in the song because it aims to describe the situation and atmosphere in the song so that it can be described more clearly. And as for the message from the song that researchers got from the analysis was be more confident in yourself and be yourself, as illustrated in the song. It is clear how Elsa feels after being free to express herself and being free to be herself without being constrained by fear and worry about what other people will say about her power. And the last one is conclusion. After the research conducted, it was concluded that meaning is an important part of language because it will greatly affect the communication that occurs. The branches of linguistics that studies the meaning in language is called semantics. Semantics is a part of linguistics that studies the meaning of language, which has many branches, one of which is hyponym. Hyponym itself is a semantic branch which has the meaning of a special word, whose semantic group or meaning is included in the special word. In the sample data from the song Let It Go from Disney Princess Frozen, 22 hyponyms words were found with 12 different categories such as nature, female, emotion, part of building, temperature, number, color, times, sense, season, size, and place, with nature as category of hyponym that most dominant in the lyric of the song. And as for the use of hyponyms in the song, it aims to describe the atmosphere and delivery of the song so that it is clear to the listener. The message to be conveyed in the song based on the researcher analysis is that listeners become more confident and self-reliant and don't have to worry about your own weakness. I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.